Everybody, welcome back to the PRA Network. We are live for week 4, Silver Series PRA Racing, season 14. I will be your host, Bumskag, and I am with, as usual, the always lovable, the always laughable, the always famous Oscar Forrest. How are you, my man?
I'm doing great. How are you doing tonight?
Good, good. You love my introductions, don't you?
I do.
All right, so we got week 4 Silver Series tonight. Our first race coming up is going to be the inner oval at Big Valley. Um,
Ah, sorry.
ah, Oscar, I don't want to hear myself.
No, I know. I didn't get to the volume quick enough. We're
That's all
good.
right. That's all right. So I've been told that we will be waiting on Soul Pun just for a moment. We are going to go live anyway. We are live. For those of us, for those of you who are watching, please be patient with us. Oscar, tell us about the Big Valley Inner Oval, please.
Okay, it's I'm not a huge fan of ovals, but I did pretty good on this one on Monday. Finally made it into the A lobby and took fifth place, so I'm really happy about that. Uh, it's really small oval, uh, and you're blocked in. There's no exit out of it. So you got a wall on the right and a wall on the left, all the way around the track. And hitting the inside, because you cut the corner in, if you hit that inside wall, it shoots you directly into the rest of the group if anybody's around you, and you're going to
Yeah.
take out a whole bunch of people. The
Yeah.
outside wall, you could get lucky and skim across it, but it also will shoot you out into a group of cars, and it's a big accident, which are always fun to watch, but you never want to be in them.
That's right, Oscar. This track is it's going to be tight, and especially in the Rammer, which is a little bit more of a driftier car, I would say. It's not a car that turns on a dime by any means. You got to kind of get this car turning a little earlier than you would normally get other cars turning around this track. If you don't, you're going to start drifting up the track, which is a time killer, and you're just going to get passed. Or like Oscar said, you're going to run into somebody and ram them up into the wall, and that's no good at all. Alrighty.
And I'm not, even though I was practicing with all the gold and silver, I didn't really pay too close attention to what faster lap times are. I know in bronze we were in the mid 16, so 16.5, 16.6, 16.4, stuff like that. I'm not sure what they're running up here.
These guys should be probably running 16.5s or 4s, I would expect. Now, the problem with the leaderboards on this track is that everything's a Raiden RS. I can't, the fastest rammer time on my friends list is, I believe it's no, it's Brad Perk in 149th place with a 16.6. Oh, and we are getting ready to do some qualifying. All
Yes, we
right.
are.
So these guys, I think, are going to run 16.5s or 4s. Let me get my camera situated here for everybody who's watching. Let's see. Before we go any further, that's right. Zuri says Grandpa Interoval and Captain at Pine Hills. Before we go any further, Oscar, oh my God, I just fucked up again. I screwed up. Sorry. Pardon my language. Oh, I did it again. Oscar, you have won last week's race, so you get to choose first on who do you think is going to be victorious.
Oh, um, yeah, this is a tough one.
It
Um,
is. It is.
Obviously, I'd love to see Blood and Tears take a podium this week. It's a long time coming. Um,
Oh yeah.
I was talking with him earlier today, and he said he's pretty comfortable on this track. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Bobby. Bobby is
Okay.
just extremely fast, but usually gets tied up in some kind of a wreck.
Yeah. I
So
am
we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to
okay.
go with Bobby.
I man, you are right. I have not picked Grandpa yet this year, nor have I picked DH Fest. Now, I do. DH Fest is an oval. Uh, he loves ovals. Oh, and look at that. He's running my colors. Would you look at that?
Uh, who's that?
DH Fest got the same colors on
Oh,
his car that I do. Look at that. That's awesome. Pretty close. Not exact, but really, really close. Uh, I'm going to go with
right
Grant
now it
Paul.
looks like.
I'm going to go with Grant Paul.
Okay, that's a solid pick. He's no slouch at all.
I have not picked Grant Paul at all this year to win a race, and Oscar and I, we make these 2,000 chip bets every week on who's going to win the race, and we have made our picks. I have Grant Paul, and Oscar has Bobby. So, Oscar, with no further ado, we have two new silver racers this week. For those of you who have not seen them, On a Mission and It's LC are brand new to the PRA. D. Westberg Sacro is due for a win. I agree 100%. I can't pick him though. It's Oscar's. Me and Oscar don't believe in this commentator's curse crap that all these other
Nope.
people believe in. But last week I picked Sacro and he bit the dust. So as we look at the lap times here, Grandpa does have the fastest lap currently, the 16.611. He just set that lap. And we are...
That is extremely fast.
That's booking, yeah. That is booking. Napkins is done. Ruthless, Bobby Leisman, J-Ray have all finished. I'm on with DH Fest here, and I'm going to see if this is going to hold. He's on his last lap. He is second with 16.623. That's it. That's it. And it looks like On a Mission is still looking to finish here. Yeah, he's not going to. He's in lap traffic. He can't. So we have...
Oh, that's right. I'm reading in the chat. Door check is correct. This week is Bobby's first week with a PS5.
Oh!
So we will see if that has any
that's right.
impact on him.
That's right. The PS5, of course, we all know has a better frame rate and stuff. I don't think it makes you physically faster. I just think, with the frame rates and everything, you see things sooner and better. That's just the way I feel. So it can make you faster, I guess, in a non-physical sense, maybe.
It did not make me any faster.
Oh. All right, so Grandpa's got the pole position. DH Fest in second place. I was going to pick DH Fest to win this race, but Zuri's changed my mind with his comment. Zuri's no. No, Zuri's, you go away. We don't want you in bronze.
I do have an honorary spot in bronze for Zuri's.
You can win one lap on the last race. Zuri's in bronze. All right, so our two new members, It's LC and On a Mission, looks like they are both at the bottom of the qualifiers list right now. It's LC, I don't know anything about these guys. Oscar, you know anything about It's LC or On a Mission and where they come from?
I was
class,
just
B
on.
class?
Yeah, I was just on with LC
Okay.
10, 15 minutes ago, practicing on Pine Hills and the oval, and I couldn't catch him. He's pretty smooth, pretty fast, so I think he's going to have a pretty good showing. And On a Mission, over this last week or so, I've been, in lobbies with him and stuff like that. And again, he is really fast. I kind of thought On a Mission was going to start in gold, but we'll see how it goes today.
Yeah, we'll see how it works. So these two guys, it's their first time, and of course, the nerves are going to set in and all that stuff. So, and I think that's a big thing, Oscar. As you know, when you're racing, your nerves they can start kicking in. You get a little jittery, a little antsy. We'll see how calm, cool, and collected these two individuals can be and race up here with the silver guys.
Oh, and I see in the chat that Solpun will be missing this first race with technical problems. So
that's unfortunate.
Hopefully he'll race for the second one. Good luck, Solpun. Hopefully you can make it.
We hope so too.
Always fun to watch him race and to race with him. He's just a really funny guy.
I just want it known on stream that it's amazing at how fast we can race when Wired readies up.
Yeah, it's always Wired. We're always waiting on Wired.
It's always Wired. It's always Wired.
He always wants to be host, but he's the last to ready up. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's let's take a pick on how many cautions. Guys in the chat, I think the bronze race ran no cautions, clean as a whistle.
Yeah, buddy.
And this is going to be 40 laps. How many cautions do you think we're going to have in silver, Oscar?
On this oval, I don't think we're going to have any. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with one. I'm going to say
One
we're going to have
caution. All
one.
right. D. Westberg says 0 cautions, just like the bronze race had 0.
Ty
Ty
says
Hard
none.
none. Yep. Ty Hard says
I
none.
know. I do know in Gold Series there is going to be at least one.
At least
No tie.
no tie. I think that I'm going to go with you, and I think they're going to be none. We were waiting on a bathroom break in church. Why are they?
Wired must be going to the bathroom, holding up the lobby.
That's right. we I think that I'm going to go with you, Oscar. No cautions. The way I see this race panning out, the way I see this playing out, is they're going to be a little rough and tough, maybe the first 2, 3, or 4 laps. But then they're going to start singling out. The first, second, third, fourth place cars are going to start to pull away. Those guys aren't going to have any problems. Take your guys' time so we can get break for race 2. Beach Ray. And they are getting ready up here to get underway, and I'm going to get my settings correct for the stream. Select the camera 2. Hide the HUD. Hide UI. All right. So as I go through the field here, I like DH's paint job really well. Oh, and by the way, they are not doing any pace laps. They are lined up to get ready to rock and roll.
Well, it is silver. They are ready to rock. I think this season everybody in all 3 series don't really need all the pace laps. They can just get going.
Yeah, we took 5 in bronze just to get things lined out and all that. So, and I think they're going to go green right here, right off the bat. Yes, sir. They are green, ready to rock and roll at the inner oval. Oh, and Grandpa gets pushed out. Oh no, and Ruthless is going to get spun around big time. He's going to get collected up. Oh my word! And there are no
cautions on the first lap.
Is Wired going to call a full restart here? Or is he going to let him run? I am on Ruthless, and it looks like he's going to let him run. There will not be a full restart. So Ruthless just happened to get in the wrong spot there and get his tail end clipped around.
And they are single filing out pretty quick already. Napkins and Bobby are side by side right there, and J Ray is right there to take care of that if something happens.
And Grandpa charging back up through the field after being pushed out. So this track, these guys are going to want to cut the inside corner, cut down on the guy who's running in the middle or a higher line. Cutting the inside corner is kind of a risky move. If you get the front end pointed down nose too far into that wall, as Grandpa's making a charge up for second place, you're going to tap that wall and spin out. Sacro just took the wrong line, and like I was talking, Grandpa cut that corner down. Bobby's going to cut the corner down on Sacro and try to take that spot. And Napkins, too. Sacro's got to get back on the inside, or he's just going to lose position after position.
You see, watching the control, I'm on with Bobby, but I'm looking backwards at Captain and stuff like that. The control they're using to get around that corner, because like on Monday when I was racing, John Wah and I had an epic battle for about 40 laps, and I kept trying to cut down, right up against the inner wall, and I get my hood in there, but then I was afraid I was going to start pushing him out, so I'd back out, and then we switched spots. And
as you saw, for those that are watching Sam on Sacro, he did just what Oscar was talking about to Napkins. He tried to nose in, but he nosed in a little too early, which pushed him out into the track, coming around that corner. And that's something you don't want to do. The ovals are a fine line. Oh, Sacro taps the wall.
I don't want to interrupt you, but we have a very, very good friend of ours in first place right now with DH Fest.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's about time.
Right.
DH Fest is up in the lead. And, I'm going to be honest. I'm on Bobby right now. I'm just watching Grandpa DH right in front of him. DH Fest, he feels at home here. DH Fest loves ovals, and he runs them very, very well. If you look at the leaderboards, you'll see him in the top 10 on all the ovals in the game. He's very good at them. I heard somebody tap a wall.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I just saw that Solpun was able to get back in the lobby, so he'll be here for the second race, which is good.
And I want to look at some lap times here. Captain Napkins with the fast lap, 16 Oh, Grandpa just took that fastest lap, 16,648. So he is running, what is that, 110? He is running 2/100ths faster than DH Fest right now, which is, I don't know, half of a snap of a finger, maybe?
Yeah, I'm on. Well, who is behind Blood? LC and Ruthless Mamba are side by side around these corners.
Well, let me get on. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ruthless is. Oh,
No,
careful,
oh, you don't want to
Sacro.
push him up.
Yeah, I just watched Sacro tap the wall on the outside. And Blood is right there on him. Oh, Sacro keeps. Oh, and he lost a spot because he kept tapping the outside wall.
Yeah, yeah. Like you were saying earlier in the race, you can tap the wall, maybe get away with it, but not very often.
Right, and that inside line, if you tap that on the corner with the corner of your car, it shoots you straight right.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're not by yourself, then it's going to be a few of you.
I, I want to note that Ruthless got spun out on the first lap and went to the back of the pack, and has only made up one position. Now, that doesn't mean anybody's slow or anything. What that means is these guys are starting to single file out, and they're pretty much all hot lapping at this point, running their best laps that they can. And literally, the guy in front of you is running very similar times to what you're running, and it's going to be very hard to run people down unless they make a mistake or take the wrong line.
And I'm on with Ruthless right now. He is down to 32% health.
Yep.
With yellow suspension, motor, and transmission. So that's difficult, especially with the rammer. Once you start taking on damage like that, it's not an easy car to control.
I can confirm that 100%. And Ruthless is fighting this, trying to keep that car under control and still run fast laps. Not an easy feat. Good thing for Ruthless though, we're at the halfway point, lap 20, so he's got plenty of laps to run some people down here. I mean, he's continuously running better laps. He just ran a 16,657.
Right, and I see that Graham Paul is taken first.
Yes, he has, from DH Fest.
And there he is with a 617. Good Lord. I can only dream of going that fast.
Right. I'm going to stick on Leitzman here in 6th position. He's in about the middle of the pack here, and he has the whole track to himself right now. He's just running his laps, looking at the guys in front of him. They're like, looks like a train at this point. So I'm going to get up front here. I do see Bobby making a move on DH Fest. Or trying
I see in the chat, the All Elusive Outlier has mentioned that DH Fest holds a lot of leaderboard records on ovals.
Yes. Yes, sir. And Bobby just got underneath DH Fest and pushed him out. So Bobby's now saying, now, Oscar, it looks like your man and my man are number 1 and number 2.
Yes, they are.
Go, Grandpa! If Grandpa loses this, I'm making him pay me the 2,000 chips I owe you.
Well, he loses them pretty quickly. So
no,
yeah,
DH Fest what? Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. DH Fest just lost it a little bit. That was scary. I'll bet his heart just took a little dip.
Yeah, there is a battle for third going on right now.
Yeah, and I'm going to stick on Leitzman, who is right at the tail end of this battle. He's going to get around J. Ray. J. Ray, he can't. Yeah, once you're on the outside, you just got to let the guy go around you and try the inside cut move like he did right there. I don't think J. Ray's going to make it stick.
It does not look like Bobby is gaining on Graham Paul at all. It looks quite opposite, actually, that Graham Paul's running away with it.
Well, it's a new controller for Bobby. He's going to have to get used to it. A little bit bigger than that PS4 controller. I'm sure it feels a little different in his hands. This is a good battle right here. J. Ray and Leitzman are running nose to tail. Last 2 or 3 laps here. Captain and DH Fest are running right next to each other. Got a nice bit of action coming around here. This is the hard part about the ovals. Leitzman makes a great move trying to get on the inside of Captain there. Running side by side, as you can see Captain and DH running side by side. There's a huge huge amount of trust that these guys have, that guy's going to turn at the correct time and not run you up into the wall. As DH Fest made a mistake, and Leachman's going to take that spot. Oh, watch out, DH!
Yeah, and J. Ray is right there to capitalize on this battle going on.
Yeah. What do you do if you're in J. Ray's position? I just bide my time. I literally bide my time and wait for the mistake.
Yeah, this was going on with me and John Wah on Monday, where we were getting side by side, and McNasty and Ice Dude were just behind us, just waiting for us to make a mistake. And we never did make a mistake, but we slowed each other down and got up kind of high. And McNasty just dove in down, and then we were unable to get that position back.
Leachman makes a great move on DH Fest to take that third or fourth spot. Apologize. That would be the fourth spot. And as I'm looking, I'm thinking if DH Fest is turning a hard corner, whereas it looks like Leachman and J. Ray are running a more softer corner.
Yeah, I was noticing that. DH is kind of, I don't want to say bobbling, but he's kind of bobbling in the corner.
Yeah.
Whereas the other two are just really smooth.
Yeah, J. Ray's catching him, and every tap that these guys make, it's amazing how when we get in public lobbies, people think it's faster to wreck you to get by. It's every time you touch a car, a wall, or anything, it's going to slow you down and allow the guy behind you to catch up, and that's not what you want to do.
Yeah, it slows you both down, so who's ever behind you can really gain on a spot. And I noticed that when J. Ray was tapping D-Fest, he would back off a little bit, is not to spin him, and also not to spin himself. Very respectful. And Blood is right there now with J. Ray.
We are on. We've actually passed our caution cutoff. I'm going to get on J. Ray. I think Grandpa should be on lap 39 at this point.
And Ruthless Mamba has climbed his way back up into 8th, and he's not too far behind J. Ray and Blood.
All right, I'm going to get up on Grandpa here, our leader.
Yep.
He's got one lap to go.
I'm going to keep watching this back here.
All right, all right.
Blood and Tears and J. Ray are just side by side. It is so much fun to watch.
Grandpa has one corner to go on the 40th, last lap of the 40-lap race. He has almost lapped somebody, but he did not. Grandpa's going to take the win.
Congratulations,
Grandpa. Bobby comes in second. Let's get back into the action here where we got Ruthless. Oh, they've all finished.
Yep.
They have all finished. Wow. Okay. So we got Grandpa.
Yeah, they were never that far apart, really.
Let me go through the top 10. We got Grandpa, Bobby, Napkins, Leachman, DH Fest, Blood and Tears, J. Ray, Ruthless, LC, and Sacro rounding out your top 10. DH Fest started second, back down to 5th at that track. Grandpa from pole to pole, almost. You want to get Grandpa on here for us?
Oh yes, I do. I'm sorry.
Almost a pole to pole for our man Grandpa. There, I heard it. Waiting on Grandpa, the winner, to come in.
Yeah, very good that Graham won, but now he's going to be 2,000 chips less. Because I will be getting that back from him.
You're going to make him pay? That's hilarious. Grandpa.
Yo, what is
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Man, a lot of people picked you to win the Opal, man, and you did not disappoint. You got the fastest lap, pushed out on the first lap. Let us know what was going through your mind on that first lap when you got pushed out. Were you thinking it's over, or what was going through your mind?
I was thinking I was an idiot. I was like, what am I doing, right? Like, I tried to stay low because I didn't want to push into DH Fest going into turn one, and I hit. There's like tires and a little barrier on the inside of it, and I hit that, and it shot me up. And then I tried to come off the wall, and when I did, I clipped Captain's nose, and it took out Mamba. And I was like, I should just quit, right? I'm an idiot. What am I doing?
Yeah.
And just everything worked out.
It happens, man. And it was a great race, and almost from pole to pole.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
hoping
it was.
because I was.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I needed those laps for that wild
Yeah.
card position.
Yeah, you
So
did.
I was trying to get every lap I can get because I don't think I have a chance of making the top 4. So I was
Well, you
pushing
got
hard.
much better chance now.
Yeah, it helps. That's for sure. I'm hoping to. I go from this race to hopefully making the next one. You never know with the competition, and we have a lot more guys in this league or in the Silver Series now, so it's going to be even tougher than usual. So we'll see what happens.
Well, you were Bumskag's pick, and Bobby was my pick. So you guys finished 1 and 2, and that was pretty cool to see. I did notice that you were able to pull away from Bobby just a little bit, but then but Bobby could not catch you, and he couldn't fall, and he didn't fall back. You guys stayed pretty close, or same space. Did any of that factor into what your lines you were taking, or to stay up front?
I mean, I was pushing hard for the first 30 laps, and then I just was like, I kept saying like, don't bring out a caution, and I was just driving safe at that point, and I had like over a second lead, and I knew Bobby was fast, but I felt like if I could just maintain a cautious lap every time, that I think I would be all right. So I wasn't really pushing it and just trying to be smart, not get up through the wall, hit the wall, and not dive in too early kind of thing. Just kind of hit a safe mark.
All right.
Good,
Well,
good.
massive congratulations and good luck on your next race.
Yeah. Congratulations,
Thank you, I
Grandpa.
appreciate it.
One thing before
And,
you leave, tell Bobby he needs a PS7 to catch you.
Yep.
I will pass that on. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
All right.
And
buddy.
I do want to give a quick shout out to, I know D's Kurds and I were practicing the last couple days, and just racing with him helped me out quite a bit. So I do want to give him a shout out for that. So
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very good.
All right. Good luck, Grandpa. Good win, buddy.
you guys have a great night.
Thank you.
Hey, you too.
Thanks.
That was Grandpa, the winner of Race 1, Silver Series Week 4 tonight. Nice little 40-lap race at the Inner Oval at Big Valley. Oscar, that's the 40-lap thing is no joke, man. I mean, when we were racing that in bronze, I don't know about you, man, but I started getting the sweaty palms and the, oh my God, is this over yet type mentality.
Yeah, I absolutely was sweating that one out. And I get to about 15, 20 laps, and my eyes start going cross. My line actually changes. And if it wasn't for John Wah and Ice Dude and McNasty, all of us battling together, I would have completely lost my concentration and I would have crashed probably.
Nice.
It's very taxing to run that many laps going in a circle.
Well, we got that out of the way. Oscar, I want you to think about your pick for the next race. I think I already know who I'm picking. And our next race is going to be at Pine Hill Short Reverse. Now, this track, we ran the main, I think it was the main, not main reverse on week 1, right, Oscar?
Correct.
Right. So we ran the main in Pine Hills on week 1. This is going to be the short version of that in reverse. There's going to be a sharp hairpin turn that needs to be taken with extreme caution, as you're going to see in the qualifiers. And the cars are going to, I'm sure somebody's going to get bunched up there, or somebody's going to get a door slam there. This track's a lot more bumpier than a lot of the other tracks are. There's going to be a few bumps that are going to be hard to take. As these guys are getting ready for qualifying, let me get my camera set before I forget. Oscar, I did your job for you. I apologize about that.
No, that's quite all right. Yeah, turn 1. There's actually 3 problems with turn 1, and that is the mound up against the guardrail to the left. If you hit that, you're going to roll. If you go out too wide, I'm on with Solpun right now. If you go out too wide, there's a jump off in the grass that absolutely ends your race. It doesn't end your race. You won't gain any spots back because it takes a while to get recovered from that. And then, let's see. Yeah, the mound. Actually, yeah, turn 1, you can actually take it full speed, but you can't hit anything. If you hit anything, it messes everything up. Then, of course, you mentioned this hairpin that Solpun is going around right now. it just kills your speed to come around that corner. And if people are bunched up, it kills everybody's speed, and that's where all the damage is going to happen, is on that corner.
Yep, and Oscar's absolutely right there with the damage happening on that corner. I don't see the damage happening anywhere else on this track unless it's, maybe the corner 1. I think probably corner 1, 2, and the hairpin are probably going to be your damage points to look out for those of you who are watching the stream. Of course, on the oval we do 10 laps qualifying. On the road courses we do 5 laps. So it's a little tougher to get your fast lap in 5 instead of 10. If we had 10 laps, of course, you see the times would be a lot faster. But I'm going to go through here, and oh my word, Sacro currently holds the fastest lap with a 38.834. I believe in the bronze race, 2 or 3 people at 38, and that's it. I think maybe 2 did.
Yeah, I know Slick and Brad, I know those 2 were in the 38s, and I think you're right. I think there was only one other. Ty, our guy Ty, is calling for napkins to win this one. Westberg is saying 3 cautions. I'm going to say 2.
All right. Okay. 3 cautions for Westberg. Oh, damn. I'm going to go 3 with Westberg. I really am.
Solpen is slowing down. Why is he slowing down?
I think he's just creating space to get the next lap running. He's only on lap 3. He's now on lap 4. My best guess, he's 39.2. He's not happy with his lap time. He's just creating space to run a full lap at full speed without having anybody in his way or lap traffic getting in his way.
Well, On a Mission is right there to break down into 38s. I hope he can do it.
Well, let me get it back onto... I'm going to go on J. Ray real quick. Ramon Dixon says 4 cautions.
No. I believe I was in bronze B for this race, and I think I think that was 4 cautions for us.
Oh my word! Leaksman run the fastest lap. I'm sorry, Oscar. I just cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
Don't ever do that to me again. I don't.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He says Leaksman just ran the fastest lap with a 38.6.
Jeez, he is just cooking.
Do you know who
Leaksman is pretty smooth on this track.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. Who is going to be your pick, Oscar, to win this race?
Well, I'm going to look at lap times. I think I might change my...
You're going to change your selection?
Yeah. I think oh, geez, I don't know. Can you just pick for me? No.
Oh, wait. I won the last race, so I get to pick first.
Yes, you did. You do have to go first.
I've already picked Leadsman, Sacro, and Napkins this year. I'm going to have to go with the Ruthless Mamba. I have not picked Ruthless to win a race this year.
I like that pick. I really enjoy watching Ruthless Mamba race. I haven't seen him much in the last week or so I'm not sure about where he's at as far as how he's doing or whatever. Who am I going to pick? See, it's hard not to pick the same person.
It is. I try not to pick the same person, just to be fair. I mean,
you know what? I'm gonna go. I'll go out. I'll go with J. Ray. I'll go with J. Ray on this one.
Okay, that's a very, very respectable pick there. J. Ray is no slouch, as we know. And
apparently, Wired is going to race in this one. He took himself off of spectate.
I really want to stress this to the viewers. These guys are running qualified laps. That means they're just running their best lap to where they're going to line up before the race. Once they get to racing, these qualifying laps mean nothing. Lap times mean very little, I feel, just for my personal opinion here. These guys are going to be pretty close for the first few laps. The first, second, third, fourth place cars are going to try to get ahead as far as they can. Those are the hot lap guys. The rest of the guys behind that, they're going to bunch up. They're trying not to wreck. They're going to be cautious. These guys are on realistic damage, so one wrong move can end your race or somebody else's race, for that matter.
Absolutely. And in the chat, Izzo, our guy Izzo, is voting for blood. So, I'm hoping for. I've always hoped for a good showing for Blood.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's see
Blood
how
and
it goes.
tears, yeah. Always rooting for blood and tears. Just because I pick Ruthless Twin doesn't mean I don't want any of the other guys to win. I mean, I still want your chips, Oscar, but
Oh, and W is picking Sacro.
all right, all right. Sacro did have the fastest lap there for about, I believe it was through 3 laps.
Oop, I almost couldn't find my guy. I found him. We're good.
All right.
Start with J. Ray.
Oh my word! Look who brought back the pace car. Wired has brought back the pace car.
Wired brought back. Oh, I know what. I already know what he's doing.
Okay.
Because they're on realistic damage, he's going to go out and take out that fence and the tires.
Yep.
So that the racers don't take any damage. His little Speedy will take the damage.
Wouldn't it be funny if he missed it?
I would really start laughing and have to quit the commentating if Wired flipped over.
Okay, these guys are... Okay, guys, stay in line now.
Yeah, J-Ray was taking out the tires on the left. I never got too close to those when I did this track, but it is going to be a wild ride.
All right, we should be going green here. Oscar, if you want to take us to the green coming up here, I believe we should be going green this lap right here.
It certainly looks like we will. It looks like they're all bunched up, ready to go. As they're coming up to the line here. And they are green, green, green.
All right, I am on
20 laps.
Fun. The first corner... Oh, sorry, Oscar, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this was a very long 20 laps for us in bronze. Oh, and somebody's
Bobby,
already off.
Bobby's out. Two players are out. Bobby and D-Fest got into it, and Bobby just took a tumble. I do not know if Wired's going to call that a full restart. It was only 2 cars. I don't think he will. As Ruthless takes full advantage of that start and moves from 4th to 1st. Oh, and Soulpug gets spun around. No, Soulpug. Oh, he hit that skirt, and it shoved his car all the way around when he hit the skirt. That's the danger of running that 4 suspension. I prefer a 3. It's not as fast as the 4 is, but it'll get you over that skirt without flipping your car around like that.
Yes, I ran a 4 under advisement from a whole lot of people, and I did okay. But yeah, if you hit something wrong, it's detrimental.
And I'm on J-Ray. As he's going over these bumps right there, you can physically hear your car slamming the ground on a 4 suspension. Oh, DH takes that corner. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also on with J-Ray, and I was looking behind as they were coming around that corner. They did a whole lot better going around that corner than we did in bronze.
Yeah.
We were hitting it too fast, I think.
Yeah.
And I wanted to slow down to take that corner so I wouldn't go sideways, but I was afraid if I slowed down too much, I'd just get rear-ended and taken off the track. So I just kind of, hit it faster than I wanted to.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go up to the front here, and Mamba is in first, and he's got Grandpa right on his tail. So we're going to look in the rear view here.
Mission struggles to get around that hairpin.
I'm going to look at some lap times through lap 5. We are on lap 5, actually, through lap 4, on lap 5. And Leachman still has the fastest lap of 38.762, a little bit slower than his qualifying time. He is one of 3 drivers in the 38s right now. But it's 20 laps.
Yeah,
these guys, they should all be hitting 38s here probably in the next, I'd say, 3 or 4 laps, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think they'll all be in the 38s. Leachman is no joke when it comes to these tracks. He really grinds them out to get his best line and best lap.
Yep. And this is where...
I'm sorry, not Sacro. J-Ray just took the fastest lap with a 38.739.
Oh, my word. That is, wow.
My guy, J-Ray, go.
Yeah. I lost 8,000 chips last week. Let's see if I can get you to lose 4,000 this week, huh? His Grandpa goes way out in the dirt to take that corner.
I'm noticing quite a distance between second and third, as J-Ray and Captain are now fighting for third, with Sacro right behind them, just waiting.
Yeah, this is, I'm always an advocate of biding your time. Like right there, Sacro did that perfect. He gave J Ray a little love tap. Hey, I'm here. You need to go faster. And took advantage of Captain's errant line around that corner. Captain went out just a little too far, and Sacro took full advantage of it. It's a good racing move.
And I'm now on with Solpun, who unfortunately right now is in last place. I'm hoping he's not having ping issues. But they're really close with Blood and LC right in front of him, and I see Bobby up there just a little bit. Oh, Leachman took the hot lap back at a 38.633.
So he is moving closer to his fastest lap time. If he can do that for 12 more laps without a caution, look for Leachman to move up from 8th quite a bit, I would suspect.
Oh, I would imagine, yes.
Yeah, that's moving right there. That is really moving. He's actually 4/10 faster than the guy in front of him right now. 3/10 faster than 6th place. 4/10 faster than 5th place, which is Captain Atkins, who we're watching right now. This guy is really... Oh, and Sacro got help around that corner from Napkins. I thought Sacro was going to hit that wall until Napkins gave him a little love tap in the door and pushed him right around that corner.
I'm on with Ruthless Mamba, who's still in the lead, and looking backwards, and Graham really catches him in the corners, but Ruthless seems to get a run on him in the straightaways.
So what Ruthless is doing is I'm going to get on Ruthless here real quick and see if my notion is correct. There he is. So Ruthless is backing up his corner. That's why he's getting that run out of the corner. So although Grandpa's taking a faster corner line, he's not backing it up as much as Ruthless does. So Ruthless is sacrificing a little bit of time going around the corners, but he's gaining it all back with a straight shot out of the corner, which is how you back up a corner. Oh, and they both screw up on that corner.
Yes, they did, and J-Ray is coming up quick. And by the way, J-Ray has taken the fastest lap back again with a 38.590.
Oh, man, these guys are battling out for that fast lap. As we look back from Ruthless, and they all take the corner quite well, looking back from first place. Ruthless takes this corner just fine. Ruthless, I think, is going to settle in here. Is on...
Yeah, I think he's getting... well, I just was on Graham in the leg. It looked like he was on his nose, but...
Outlier says Ruthless looks like a man who's running a clutch manual. I believe Ruthless does run a clutch manual, and I'm nearly 100% certain Grandpa is clutch manual as well.
Yeah, I think there's only very few that are not manual with clutch, me being one of them. Go automatic.
So I've been on Mamba now for the last couple laps, and we see how he's taking that hairpin. I'm going to go on...
Oh, Solpun bobbles it in the hairpin. He almost had LC, but he kind of messed up this corner there.
Well, On a Mission is pushing Leachman now. Leachman's trying to take advantage of some mess ups here. DH went out a little too wide, so did Captain, so Leachman's going to get by DH. I'm going to stick on Leachman here, and I want to see, this isn't going to be a good example though, how each different racer takes this corner. See how Leachman gives it that hard E-brake. DH, very smart racing move, and used Leachman's car to get around that corner. And there's really nowhere else for him to go at that point. But as you can see, Mamba, who E-brakes very, very early and gets the straight shot out of the corner. A lot of these guys are E-braking a little later, so that way they can spin the rear end around. And I think W mentioned it in the stream last week. Overturning your car is going to kill your times. It's going to kill your speed as well.
Right, and that's what I was trying to do. Was what Mamba is doing is e-brake early and get sideways. But the people that are behind me, that were coming up behind me, were braking late.
Yep.
And it was just causing an issue, and we would basically come to a stop and then get going again.
Yep, you bogged down so far. You got to shift down an extra gear to get that revs getting back up high.
I just noticed that Sacro overtook my guy J-Ray, and Sacro is now in third. Oh, with a pretty healthy gap there.
Oh, it's LC. Just about bit it. Just about bit it.
But J-Ray still with the fast lap. Well, they are really spread out here for the most part. Oh. Nope. I look behind J-Ray, and they're not spread out. They're all battling back there.
Now we got DH and Leachman and Napkins in a line here for 5th, 6th, and 7th. These guys have been sticking pretty close nearly the entire race here. Leachman is running this smart here. He's not going to push the issue on realistic damage. You don't want to really get up in there and spin somebody out. That's a huge risk on realistic damage. And, he's being a respectable driver right now. And I think he's patient enough to wait and see if Captain can make a mistake. I really do.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think all of them are being very careful, especially on that hairpin and on turn 1 here, being in realistic damage. They're going to be a little bit more cautious than normal, I would think. Not do the full send.
Isn't it amazing just to watch these guys run that corner the same way 20 laps in a row? It's ridiculous.
Right.
Oh no, Leachman a little early on the turn, and Napkin's going to push him into the wall just a hair bit. Okay, this is a no harm, no foul. Leachman didn't lose a whole lot of distance there. DH, though, on the other hand, these guys better watch out. Watch out.
I'm back on with J-Ray, and he's actually caught up to Sacro. So I'm not sure if Sacro maybe bobbled the corner or if J-Ray just caught up to him. But J-Ray still has the fastest lap, so.
Man, I'm back here on 7th place with DH Fest, and these guys are really running hard. Napkins loses another spot on that corner. Looks like Napkins is having a problem with that turn 2 up on top of the hill there. Leachman and DH get by him rather easily.
I do believe they are at past caution cutoff, isn't it 17?
17 is the caution cutoff, so.
Yeah, so
yep.
Ruthless Mamba, who now has, a sack lunch lead on Grand Paul, is now on lap 18. Very smooth driving.
Like Grandpa said, he needs this to get back into the playoff hunt for 4th place. And this is a very good showing for Grandpa, who wants to get back up in there. As On a Mission has now joined in.
That, I'm sorry.
Nope, I saw it. Go ahead.
Oh, that D. Westberg said top of that hill is the worst corner for him, which I find that kind of odd because D. Westberg is really smooth, although he does have fantastic wipeouts.
So On a Mission has joined the pack for the 6th, 7th, and 8th spot, and then he had backed out of it. So I got to get back up to Mamba. There's Mamba. He is on lap 19. He has one lap, actually a lap and a half to go. Ginormous lead. I'm going to try to get back in the back here. Boom, boom, boom. There's Napkins. Oh, these guys have spaced out. Bobby On a Mission. Yeah, these guys have single filed out pretty good. We could get back up there on our leader. Ruthless is now running his last lap. 20 out of 20. Smooth as pie. Come on, Mamba. Bring it home. Oh, yeah. Down the hill. Grandpa's in 2nd place. He's taking it easy. I didn't look at the points, so I'm not exactly sure where Ruthless is in the points, but this is definitely going to help him out. Definitely going to help him out. Ooh, he almost hits that rock there on the outskirt. He's got it, though. Mom was going to cruise to the victory at Pine Hill Short. Nice race. Grandpa 2nd. Sacro 3rd. J-Ray 4th. Leedsman 5th. Where's the DH Fest? DH and 6th and Napkins pretty close there, between 6th and 7th. Bobby 8th. 9th. On a Mission. How come it's not registering on my screen? Oh, there it is. Bobby 8th. On a Mission 9th. And Soul Punt 10th, rounding out your top 10. Do you have Ruthless, Oscar? Mr. Oscar, I hope I didn't lose my co-host. Let's see here. To the booth. Are you there, Mr. Oscar?
Oops, sorry, I was on mute. Yes,
you are,
I am.
okay. Do you have Ruthless on your phone?
Yes, I sent him a message.
Nice.
To join the booth. I will send him an invite too, just in case.
Oscar, I will let you take the question first.
Well, I believe you should. I was the most excited when he joined the PRA.
We are waiting on here. Ruthless Mamba, our winner of race 2, Pine Hill Short Reverse.
Where in the world did he go?
I can send him a message as well. Let me do a little search.
Yeah, I already sent him a message. I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. I'm getting it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Technology
I just didn't know if he was added to the booth yet or not.
Well, he did win in. Yep, I can't find him.
I got him right here. I got him.
All right, thank you.
Yep. I had just added him. There's Ruthless.
There he is. Congratulations, Ruthless.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Great race.
This would be your second win, correct? In the PRA?
I got
third.
2.
Yeah,
third. I got 2 in bronze.
Yeah, way to remind me, Oscar. He beat me week 1.
Yeah, he beat us both in week 1,
right.
Which I knew that was going to happen. Ruthless is no joke out on the track. You got out to a pretty early lead. Were you comfortable the whole time, or were you worried about Grandpa, who was actually closing in a little bit?
Well, like I was taking it easy on that first turn. I don't know if you guys could notice, but I was braking every time. And normally when I was trying to put up laps, I wasn't doing that. I was just trying to, stay consistent around, I think it was 35, 6, something like that.
So I think we missed it, Ruthless, on the very first lap. I think you lined up in 4th, correct? I'm pretty sure
the very
it was 4th.
First lap, yeah.
Yeah. 4th. How did you get into 1st? I think we missed it.
Beats me.
I don't know if somebody took a wide line or if somebody got a bump and
somebody
got pushed
checked
out.
up, I think. I think napkins checked up on the first turn, so we didn't, go flying like I did in race 1.
Yeah, because I had picked you to win this race. Thank you, by the way. And after the first lap, I noticed that you were in first, and I announced that Ruthless is now in first. I missed it. I didn't know if there was a bump or somebody checked up.
No, well, on the first turn, so me and Leetzman hit that first jump side by side, and he landed and knocked him sideways and got into the wall.
All right, excellent. Good win.
Well,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that. Congratulations on a very, very good win. It was a good watch.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right. You have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Right, see ya.
That was Ruthless Mamba, the winner of race 2, Pine Hill Short Circuit Reverse. PRA Silver Series week 4 has come to an end. Oscar, do you have anything to say?
No. Week 4 is over for Silver. They didn't have any cautions. I'm surprised by that.
Yes.
Especially with being in realistic damage and trying to get up to that first spot. I thought they would be a little bit more aggressive and somebody would wipe out, but they didn't. They did very good. And
we almost had a
I'm
caution.
looking forward to gold.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks for everybody in the comments. As always, guys, Oscar and I totally appreciate the viewership. Grab a friend, grab a family member, sit down, and don't go anywhere. PRA Wreckfest Gold Series Week 4 is coming up in about 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so. So don't go anywhere, guys. Oscar and I are going to be back to commentate again. Your favorite host by far. Thank you very much. We love you guys, and we will see you in about 20 or 30 minutes. Peace.
Yep. See ya.